All right. Roll to more media, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Make sure y'all share this out for me. All right. We're gonna talk about this. Foolio, Foolio, he was executed, like for real, after his birthday party. Um, back doors, the regular back door. So girl gave up his address, people gave up his address, they pulled up, they slid on him, they got him up out of here. They end up getting caught. You know how it goes. They end up getting caught. Someone's gonna tell, or a camera gonna catch them because they're not really smart criminals. They just do it, and then they do the crime, and then when they get caught, they want to go to court and go into the courtroom and cry and which is kind of crazy. Like if but we're gonna get to it, man. Make sure I double tap the screen to like this. Double tap that screen for me, please. Share this out for me. Let me share my live out also. All right. We're gonna get into these clips I seen. He's been sentenced to life. They was trying to give him the death penalty. Florida still got the death penalty, so he slid out of the death penalty. Like that's one thing about Florida. Like Florida don't play. Florida do not play. Like that's one of the worst places to get caught up with some murder. Like they might slap you with a death penalty. Lethal injection ain't no joke. Remember back then you used to get the chair. Now it's the lethal injection is the easy way out. But that chair, oof. I should see them chair videos. Oh man, listen. We can get into Gathright, Sean. We're gonna get into him, what he said in the court. And we're gonna get into some of his clips and stuff that we seen circulating. Rest in peace, Foolio. Let's get it. So this is the first one. This is when he was in court.
25C, Gino Norris. And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running states 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of trauma at that point?
So long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to.
Dude had an AR-15 on him too.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Sustain the objection.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Like I said, I just try to focus on today and moving forward.
So the next day, that Impala, that was your car. You drove that around, right? It was your mom's, but you drove that car, correct?
Yes, sir. It was my mother's car.
All right. And that was the car you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in, correct? I'm working to a point, Your Honor.
Okay, why don't we just get there?
All right. So this car, this Impala that you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in with Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews, the one that you drove in tandem with the Silver Cruise, the same car that you utilized to drive the assault team, the shooting team, which you were a part of that night. That same car that you drove around Tampa in the early morning hours for several hours, tracking, stalking, and hunting Charles Jones and his entourage.
Sustained.
That same Impala, you drove that to Polk County the next day, and you dropped it at your grandmother's house, right? The same grandmother who came in here last night and testified for you, correct?
Overall, go ahead. You can answer that question.
Isn't that correct?
What is the question?
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
I'm here to testify about today.
Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it? Because that's not what I asked what you were doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today, what you're testifying about. I'm asking you specifically about your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
Sir, I'm just telling you that today I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the court.
I understand what you're trying to do today. I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail, how I was feeling, what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
What did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila?
Wow.
Doing that in your video and throwing gang signs?
Wow.
I'm here to testify about today, sir. We've all seen the evidence.
Man, hold on. Let me refresh my camera.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches.
I ain't leaving. Hold on. Let me refresh my camera. I don't know what's going on with my camera right now.
Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something?
Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Like, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Like, it just froze. Like, oh, there we go. Now we dead. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, there we go. We got. All right, we back. Hold on. All right, we back. The camera fixed. All right. All right.
Question you don't understand?
I was getting to.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gathright. I called you Mr. Chance. Excuse me.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes, right? Sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability? Is that correct?
Wow. Yeah. Hold on. Hold up. We gonna let's discuss this real quick. Hold on. Let's discuss this real quick. Let me refresh my page. Real quick. Hold on. All right, we back. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. I was like, why am I like my on stream you're acting stupid? Like, let's put this back on the screen for you. Hold on. All right, we back. Yeah, there we go. All right, so basically, the thing is like, yo, like right now, they painting a picture, right? Of saying that even if he try to be like, they know that he don't really care about what he did. Like, he not remorseful for real. Like, that was a win for him. That's how it's looking. And like, he's not like really like trying to be like, he can't really, they got him. The videos. This is what I'm saying with like these new stuff that be going on, like these new murders that be going, like these guys like will murder somebody and then go on social media and start having a party. Like, yeah, I got him, boom, 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 boom. And it's like, yo, like, bro, like, if they get you and get the video, they're gonna use it in court against you. Like, this is kind of be like, yo, like, they just be doing this shit to get caught. Like, they don't care, they get caught. Like, the thing is, was to not to get caught. Then you just gave up your whole life. Then when it was doing his little, you know, showing up the good he did in his life and stuff, it's just like, yo, Like they said, he came from a 2 parents household. Like that don't even matter. Like once you leave the house, you with your friends. Like that's a different like story. Like like you then jumped off the porch with your friends. Like you start getting into stuff. You start getting into fighting. You start getting into all this type of stuff. Sometimes your friend can influence you. Sometimes you might be one to influence your friend, or you might just be want to hang out with cool guys, and it end up happening. They say, "Oh, he had a good life. He wasn't really like, and it's like, bro, that don't matter. Like your friends, like that's what they say, keep the company, watch the company you keep and all that, like I really like, and I saw the video. We're gonna play the video. I don't know if we can play the video, but the video was crazy. Like he was in the car and he came out of nowhere with a Draco and shot it up. Not no handgun. Nigga, they pulled up with a Draco. And then I saw another video where they were moving the guns back into his mama's crib. Carrying into like big duffel bag, like camera bags. Yo, this shit's crazy, bro. He lucky he didn't get the death penalty for real. Like he lucky.
It is, Your Honor.
You just need to answer that question.
So I'm going to ask you very specifically, okay? So try to focus with a laser beam here, Mr. Gathright. Were you feeling remorse when you were in Club Parlay in Orlando drinking Don Julio? Were you feeling remorse for what you did earlier that day?
I don't remember how I was feeling or what I was thinking.
Were you feeling remorse when you got pulled over in the Forerunner a couple of days later by the police?
I don't remember. I was nervous. I mean, I had never been involved in any police.
Were you feeling
matters.
remorse when you were unloading the Impala and putting all of that evidence into the Forerunner? Did you feel remorse?
Sir, I told you I don't remember how I was feeling or what I was thinking in those days.
Mr. Gathright, you have led, you would agree with me, an extremely privileged life, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You would agree with that, correct?
I would.
You've had a loving mother, correct?
Yes, sir.
A loving sister, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've had 2 wonderful grandmothers, correct?
Yes, sir.
You would agree with me, right?
I couldn't deny that.
One of which probably, I'm assuming, sacrificed and paid for you to go to that private school, that preparatory school, correct?
Dang, he was in private school?
It wasn't paid. It was a magnet program, so I had to apply, and it was a lottery system.
It was a lottery system. Okay, so it was a magnet.
Yes, sir.
All right. She supported you going there, did she not?
Everybody did.
Gave
Yes, sir.
you open use of her house, welcomed you, treated you, and parented you basically, didn't she?
Yes, sir.
Took care of you when your parents were deployed, correct?
Yes, sir. At the time, I was living with my grandmother. Both of my parents had been either retired or out of the military. I was just living there more so. I needed a change of scenery, and my relationship with my father wasn't sustainable.
Okay. This is when you're in Oxford with your grandmother.
Yes, sir.
The nice lady we saw earlier.
Don't blame the father now.
The one that has supported you and spoke so lovingly about you, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so you went to this preparatory school, and whether you got in there through a lottery or not, you would agree with me, not everybody gets to go to a school like that, correct?
The lottery school the magnet school I went to was in middle school when I was living in Jacksonville. The school I went to in Oxford, it was just a public high school.
A public high school.
Yes,
Okay, my mistake. So you went to that preparatory school in Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
But again, that school was not something that every kid gets to go to, right?
Oh, sir.
Not every kid gets to have a counselor and a role model like Mr. Edwards, correct?
No, sir. I was very blessed.
And not many children get to fly in planes with their stepfather, correct?
No, sir.
And fly around in Asia and get to see islands off the coast of Okinawa, correct?
No, sir. I was
And go on
very
camp.
blessed.
You are very blessed, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
And not every kid gets to go to Scotland, right?
No, sir.
Or Ireland,
No, sir.
or Paris,
No, sir.
or London,
No, sir.
or Spain,
No, sir.
Cape Town, or Johannesburg, or both in South Africa.
Cape Town.
Cape Town, beautiful city, right?
Yeah.
You got to go experience that when you were growing up, correct?
I did.
Because you had such loving people around you supporting you, correct?
Yes, sir.
In fact, Your grandmother went with you on that trip, did she not? Or not on that one, but on the ones to
several
Europe,
trips,
correct?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we heard you got to meet up with your sister in one of those trips, correct?
I did. I had the privilege.
So you always had someone there taking care of you, and you always had good, strong male role models, including people at your grandmother's church and your stepfather, Mr. Harrington, correct?
I had male role models in my life growing up, but in my more formative years, more so 16 to 18, I didn't. I did not have a relationship with my father, and the male role models that came and testified, they were present, but not intimately as whenever I was younger, maybe middle school years. But when I turned around 16 to 18, it was the females that actually had that caregiving and nurturing relationship with me.
Oh man, stop, man. Stop it. Man. This dude, I see what he doing, man. Like I see what he doing. He trying to like childhood and all that stuff to make it like, bro. No. Nah, son. Nah. You did that, man. You slid homies. You know, you released that thing. He says it says an AR-15. You released that AR-15. Like, you gotta just own up to your stuff, man. You gotta just own up to your crimes. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. It is what it is, man. You should have been in that court, like, yo, I did that shit, man. I did that. Like, let them cook you. Like, you cook yourself when you went past that Tesla. Like, this is why they don't like all these cars that got cameras on them. These Teslas, all these electric cars, these subjects got cameras on them, and like they capture. They don't got to be driving for them to be capturing like footage. Like if you, why would you be in you in a hotel? That was a hotel parking lot. For all the cameras be at the hotel, like that's the most dumbest thing you can do. Like this dude dumb for real. Like he really dumb. Like I'm not gonna lie, this might be the dumbest. Like bro, this him, the killers for Foolio, which is them. The XX Tension ones, dumbest. Oh, bro. Like these dudes be getting caught on camera. Like the Mo 3, like the killer for Mo 3, he got caught on a highway camera. Like what? Like these guys are the worst criminals ever. These are the worst criminals ever. Like, let's get back to it, man.
But
thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate it.
yes,
So
sir.
Make sure y'all double tap the screen for me.
More recent years,
To like the love.
I didn't
Double
have
tap the
that
screen.
one-on-one and very close relationship with, those male role models in my life. You heard my stepfather say, after the divorce.
I did hear that, Mr. Chance. Let me stop you, okay, and go back to my question. I'm sorry?
Mr. Gathright.
I'm sorry. I keep calling you that, Mr. Gathright. Let me go back to what you said earlier. Between 16 and 18, you didn't have a male role model? Is that what you're telling the jury?
I'm not saying I didn't have any male role models, but day to day, young men need strong.
That's not what I asked. I asked if.
Bruh. No, he didn't just say that. No, he didn't just say that. You cannot call for your father now. No. You want it to be grown. You want to go out there with that AR. You got to take what comes with it, That's why you should have, that AR too visible, man. You want to be cool. They gave you the AR that you want to be cool and go discharge the AR-15 like at night in front of a hotel with all the cameras outside pointing that to the parking lot, the entrance and all that, the back and everything. Like that was dumb. Don't say like, oh, I ain't had no male role model when I was 16, 17. Like majority of all the kids nowadays, fathers either dead or was in prison. Like you don't see nobody else complain. No one else is blaming. Like, nah, boy. Nah. Let's go. Let's keep it going, man. These guys is dumb.
You had a
One of the
male
worst
role
criminals
model
ever.
between 16 and 18.
I had a figure that I could go to, but not instantly.
Everyone did.
Mr. Edwards, right?
Yes, sir.
He had stayed in contact with you even when you graduated into high school, correct?
And this is crazy, yo. Make sure I hit that like button, man.
Yes, sir. We definitely maintained a relationship, but
And he
It
seemed to
wasn't.
be pretty enthusiastic about that, right?
yes, sir.
In
Yes.
fact, you went on a cruise with him at some point, did you not?
Yeah, when I was younger, yes, we had
Okay.
a very
Damn
close
stepdaddy
relationship.
took
And
him
then
on a
from what you're
cruise.
saying, if I understand it right, the females, I'm assuming you're talking about your grandmothers and your mom stepped into the gap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was grandmother's mother, sister. Those
So
are my- those are
let
my
me
girls.
see if I got this right. When you were being brought up, and you were being brought up by a mother who was enlisted or an officer in the military, an officer, wasn't she?
I don't know exactly what her rank is. I know she was a sergeant.
But in the Marine Corps.
Yes, sir. She was in the Marine Corps.
All right. And then you had a stepfather who was in the Air Force, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
From
in
the
Air Force.
time you were 3 all the way up to when they divorced in 2020.
Yes, sir.
All right. They taught you right from wrong, correct?
Yes, sir.
And we
Of
heard
course.
that from your
Yes, sir.
grandmother,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah. Of course. Yes, sir.
Miss Lyle, she told us the same thing.
Right.
They brought you up in the church. They taught you about the 10 Commandments. They taught you about right from wrong. Did they not?
They did.
All right. And they were excellent role models about living.
And he still went out there and slid like everybody else did.
Honest and right.
Not do the crime, not do the time.
Being law abiding, correct?
Nigga's a dummy.
They really didn't have to worry about me.
Well, let me just answer my question. Would you agree with what I'm telling you? That they were excellent role models of how to live a moral life?
Yes, sir. They definitely instilled the foundation.
May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
So if they instilled the foundation, right? Why did you go and go slid on Foolio? Why you went and go slide on Foolio then? Come on, man. These guys is crazy, man. Yo, I'm gonna say this, man. Hold on. I want to say this real quick. Make sure y'all gotta stay in school, man. Stay in school. Go work a 9 to 5, 8, 8 to 5, 8 to 4, a 6 to 2, whatever. A 2 to 10, 2 to 11, 11 to 7. Like get a regular job. Y'all guys now, y'all just doing it for the wrong reasons. Like y'all just doing it just to do it. And then y'all get y'all not even smart about being like a criminal. Like y'all be the worst criminals. So y'all don't need to be doing it. It's not like if you're not good at something, you gotta just well, because he messed up and then he don't know the rules of the streets. Like once you mess up one time, you might only get that one chance. You're gonna have to sit down and do your 20 or your 10 years or your 5. That might be your learning lesson. So when he comes out, he might learn his lesson, maybe, hopefully. A lot of guys go in and come out and go back in again. Sometimes it takes people 3 times, Sometimes people don't have the opportunity to do it 3 times. You might get cooked and get 30. You get 40, you come out, you're like 70-something years old, or you're 60 or 80 years old. Like sometimes you can get cooked one time. For example, Tay K, he was like 15 years old. I think he's like 25 now. He got another 99 years. He's another 99 years. Or I'll be up out of here by then. I'll be 120. I'll be 120 by the time he get out. By the time his sentence over. It only takes that one time to get cooked too, man. You gotta be careful out here, man. We got some more clips though. Let me get to the rest of the clips. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Thanks for watching. Let me put this other video up real quick. Let me put this other video up. Yo, my stream have been acting crazy. Like, double tap that screen for me, man, to hit that like button. Oh, let's put something on the screen real quick. Let me get this this other video up real quick. Let me move this. Let me remove this real quick. Hold on. So the clip, I think he was in his cell, the holding cell. Let me see. I really and truly want to get through that first. All right, you know what? Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. All right. So this is when they caught them for real. This is the video when they got caught. Oh, I don't hear it now. Hold on, let me see the volume. Yeah, this is when the this is Davon Murphy, the fifth suspect. Right here. Charleston White. See what Charleston White saying.
And got to fight for that ass. Boy, they say them yellow niggas be cute in prison to them niggas. Say the boy done got up on the stand with that hot yellow nigga hair.
Yo.
I like his buddy. I like Big Blackie. Big Blackie sitting up there shaking his head, looking at the newspaper saying, man, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, we play rap songs. Nigga, all the way. I'm gonna ride for my nigga. Die for my nigga. Nigga, that Big Blackie, man, bitch ass nigga. You don't love me, nigga. Yes, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, feeling sorry for this nigga. And the nigga done killed my cousin, nigga. This nigga rap songs and run money up.
Man, listen. Charleston White.
Y'all. Nigga, Maria still had 20 more years before that nigga dropped that diss song about my cousin, nigga. Remember what y'all did. Nigga, don't you? Nigga got that turtleneck. That motherfucking turtleneck. I hate niggas with good hair. I'm not bullshit. Yeah. I can't stand a cute ass nigga with some good hair over here playing tough. Nigga, back in my day, it was only one yellow nigga out of one neighborhood, maybe two at the most, his little brother. But nigga, it wasn't no bunch of tough yellow niggas. Never in history have you been able to go into a room and say, I need 20 tough yellow niggas right now. And you got 20 of them. Most yellow niggas play smooth. When you catch you one like this here, and he was all in front of the car shooting. He chased the car down. Yeah, he beating the little bitch up to get the drop on him. He done played the most gangster. But he ain't got the most pain. Big Blackie got the most pain. That's why Big Blackie sitting up there like Mad Dog, nigga, on Good Time.
Take responsibility and express my feelings.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Charleston White be like saying a whole bunch of things though, but like he be saying the real stuff though, for real. Like the light skin Sean Gathright, he, you know, that could have been his first one right there. You know, he don't got as much pain as the other guy do. That's true. That's true. I agree with Charleston White on that one. I ain't gonna lie, for real.
If I was the judge right now, say, get his ass off that stand. Fuck you mean responsibilities and no, nigga, you ain't even listen. The punishment phase ain't even started yet. You ain't been through shit yet, nigga. You still in the county, nigga. Nigga, most niggas in the county is rough looking. Boy, here got a perfect hairdo. Boy, down to look like a free world face nigga. Look at him.
That's what I plan on doing.
Start over. We don't want to hear that shit.
I just want to address the court today, and
Yo, this is my same reaction. Like, we don't want to hear none of that stuff, boy. You yourself, boy. Do the time, bro. Like,
I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take
Bailiff, get him down. He done fucked up already, boy. Dope, you don't want to. What you mean you're not going to dispute nothing? You had a whole goddamn week or 2 weeks of your goddamn dumbass lawyer disputing shit. Nigga, object, your honor. Blah, 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 blah. They've been disputing shit all week long. How you going to come behind the lawyer who been disputing shit? Say, I ain't going to dispute nothing. You can't. Stupid, yellow, handsome boy. You better not try to dispute a motherfucking thing. That wasn't that your mama car, nigga. Nigga, yo, you drove your mama car, nigga. Boy, these young niggas dumb with these guns. Man, they got to be the dumbest criminals ever in the history.
bro, I just said
Niggas,
this.
them niggas documented the whole killing.
I just said this, man. I just said this. Like, this is the most dumbest yo. Like, really? Like, for real? Mo 3, Extension, the Foolio murder. The other one that they caught on camera. At least YNW Melly, they don't got no footage. You know? These guys, you saw the whole thing. That shit was like a movie. That shit like a real life movie. That nigga had him walking down with the Draco. Rest in peace, Foolio, man. But Foolio already know it was his time to go. He already knew he was about to go. Like, Foolio already knew that. You know, you think about music, all that energy in music, like the frequency that you put out, all that dissing and dead, you know, all that stuff, music, it comes back around. You're gonna have to give up something, you know, yourself. You know, that's why it takes a toll on you. Everybody has their day. You know, and that day, Foolio was wanted to be a regular person that day and throw a birthday party. And so happenly, Sean, you know, a dude like what Chelsea just said, that he don't got that much pain as a real street guy that would really put in pain, that's actually tough. A nerd, he got took out by like some nerd that just had a Draco. He got hauled down by a nerd that with a Draco with an AR. That's why even when this dude is talking in court, Sean Gathright, like, listen to his story. They prepped him to say that shit. Oh, I grew up in a two-parent family house. Or I am a role model. I went to prep school. My grandpa put me in private school. I went to management school, all this stuff. I did this, went to bro. So what happened? They saw the video. They saw that none of that stuff mattered. You might as well say like, yeah, whatever. I did it. You might as well just went in there and trolled them because he was already cooked anyway. That once they get the video, you doing it, and then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. All they gotta do is put that bullet. If it was the kill shot, but it's that's it. Who fired? Who actually got him up out of there? What person that had the gun? You know. All that, they already know that the ballistic, the way we shot it, who was on camera, what you was wearing. They used that camera to trace you to another camera, all the way back to your house when you bringing the guns back in your mama's house or your relative house. This is the dumbest crime I ever seen. It's like this. Oh, another one, the FBG Duck case. That murder was crazy too. They caught them dudes coming out. They caught them on a camera from where they was at. From the house, got in the car, drove all the way over there, pulled up on him, and went all the way back. They got all that footage. These some of the dumbest criminals I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie. They should make a show for the world's dumbest criminals. Like, why y'all even do that? Like, not even say why you did it. Like, why did you do it like that? But see, they don't care. You know when they start caring? When they go face the judge. You know, that final judgment, that person that decides your fate, it hits different when you got somebody deciding your fate. You know, you see, many centuries ago, your fate was decided so quick. You get locked up, you end up in public with a damn, your head might be going up on these little thing, and they just drop the damn blade down. Like, you end up getting pushed off a ledge. You know, back then your fate was sealed quick. You know, now you got time to prolong your fate now, to give you time to fight it. But once you get caught on that camera, boy, ballistics and all that stuff, you was cooked. You're cooked. You know.
The whole motherfucking killing. It ain't celebrated. It ain't fucked on that pretty little girl the whole weekend. You can't tell me Yellow Boy wasn't fucking her. And Big Blackie wasn't. Big Blackie was getting them some, because Big Blackie, everybody's scared of Big Blackie. Big Blackie was the last one to get caught, I think, 2 years. Now Big Blackie with the shit. Wow, nigga, they done killed grandmama.
Take responsibility and express my feelings.
You ain't got no more feelings. After you kill somebody, you ain't got no more motherfucking feelings. That's valid. After you kill somebody, Yellow Man, you ain't got no more feelings. I want to, my feelings, man, fuck them feelings, nigga. Yeah, you ain't sorry. Listen, you ain't been, and you can't be sorry, and you was just killer last year. You was just killer last year. Now, all of a sudden, you want us to fast forward to today. I'm sorry, and I want to express my feelings. I think everybody playing, boy. You don't feel nothing. You probably want to get high again. Yeah. You want to get high naturally again. Yeah. You want to hug your mama outside that motherfucking county jail window wall. Yeah. No, you ain't sorry. You ain't suffered yet, boy. The consequences, punishment phase of your consequences and your choices and your decision ain't even kicked in yet, nigga. Y'all still down there. Domino, nigga. Say, tell me, y'all still down there telling foo-foo jokes. You ain't made it to the chain gang yet, nigga. Y'all ain't made it to that Florida chain gang. But from what I hear, Tampa Bay got a jail and shape a nigga ass up right. You ain't sorry. Yeah, no. You ain't sorry. You got to go down there first, boy, and see if you ain't gonna get fucked. You don't even know if you ain't gonna get fucked yet. Talking about, I want to express.
Yo, bruh. Nah, Charleston White, bruh. Charleston White, bruh. He right though. Charleston White is right. He even make it to actually do the time. He even get there yet to be like, yo, damn, I'm really gotta do I gotta do life. It didn't hit him yet. It's gonna hit him after a couple years probably. So that's when it's gonna hit him. People don't understand. Like, see, I never been to prison, right? But I know, like, isolation. Everyone know that. If you isolated in your house, right? Just imagine go in your bathroom and just close the door and don't come out until someone tell you to get out that bathroom. You're stuck in that bathroom, might have not one window, and you might be in there with another person. Pissing, shitting, you might wake up, turn over, you see the other nigga pissing, you see that nigga sit on the toilet and wiping his ass. Like, that's the life you gotta, like, become accustomed to. Accustomed to someone telling you what to do, when to eat, when to go out and play, Then you gotta worry about the negative too. End up in fights, not it's family not coming to see you no more. You ain't getting calls no more. Your girl then got bent over by your homie now. Her best friend that was just waiting his turn, he's bending over your girl now. If you got kids, you ain't seen your kids, or you is gonna see them only on visitation time, So it's like that's the stuff. That's what Charleston White is talking about. That's what's gonna hit him. It ain't hit him yet. It's all the goofy time. You're still chilling and playing now. But when it's really starting to hit him, yeah.
Express myself. This ain't the time, nigga. The world watching y'all. Them niggas down there is sitting around watching the news, looking up, say, boy, say, listen, it's a nigga already filming on you. Look at them waves in your hair. You can't show up like that. You got to go skinhead, look like the dog skin. You know how them yellow nigga when they get their hair shaved off, they look like a white monkey. Here like the white man's monkey. Yeah, you got to go down there. You can't go down there. Don't let that boy go down there. Say blackie, make up with it. Don't let the boy go down there all handsome and yellow with that pretty motherfucker.
Wait, let's go back.
Okay. Yeah, you got to go down there. You can't go down.
Hold on. I want to point out something. Charleston White was like, it's a dude in there already praying on him, waiting for him to come in. His celly's already in there. He don't know his celly yet. His celly already know who he is already. His celly is waiting for him to come in there. That's what Charleston White's saying. It's like, he got nice ways. I'll make him wash my clothes. I'll make him do this. Oh shit. I'm gonna see if I can turn him. That's what Charleston White talking about. He's saying when that aspect, then he really got to be tough. You got to really be tough with dudes that's really tough. See, out here, you don't really get tested too much now. You can run out here. You can run in there. You can't run. When them dudes want to get you, they're going to get you in there. You know? You might end up having to join something, and you still might end up getting caught up anyway. In a raid or a fight or whatever. Bruh, Charleston White is saying that boy's cooked. Now he ain't there with them tough guys. He can't use no guns now. Yeah. It's wartime now.
Oh, they look like a white monkey. Here like the white man's monkey. Yeah, you got to go down there. You can't go down there. Don't let that boy go down there. Say blackie, make up with it. Don't let the boy go down there all handsome and yellow with that pretty motherfucking wavy hair. They might not let that boy cut that hair. They might let it grow down his back because he cried right after the trial.
Yep.
This nigga, where they killed Foolio, should nobody be crying. Them niggas supposed to be like them 8-tray gangster nigga were when they got that dentist nigga. They hit him in the head with a rock, and when they went to trial, they were laughing.
Facts. That's facts. Why are you crying? Like, why are you sitting there crying, bro? Like, you did it. You know? You did it. It is what it is. Now own up to it. Do your time, and face your consequences. Face your consequences now. You know, it is what it is. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Oh, this is when he cried. Hold on, here we go. They said this is when he cried. Hold on. Yeah, this is him right here. He crying after that, boy. You wasn't crying when you pulled up and hit him with an AR-15. You know you know the consequences of you using an AR-15 and getting someone up out of here, getting someone that's really up out of here, and he's already being watched too. Because they watching all of them. This going like go out first. So of course they watching. Like you got caught up. It's crazy. Stay in school, guys. Stay in school. Go get you a regular job, man. Now, I want to play this. This is Sean Gathright, childhood friend. Oh, hold on. Before we get to that one, this is him in his cell. Oh, this is all. Here we go. Damn. Yeah, get comfortable. Okay, you must have had a monitor on. Okay. All right, so he took his monitor off. Okay. Oh, you want to go now? You want to go look now? You want to face the wall? Oh, now you want to go face the wall. Now you want to go face the corner now. This guy's a clown. This guy is a clown. Now all of a sudden he want to go face the wall now.
Fuck up.
Oh, let me decrease the quality real quick. Oh, that shit was in HD. That's why I was like, why does she keep skipping? Now he want to go face that corner now. At the time, it get rough for him now. He will get up and go face that wall now. Just don't face the corner and then with your celly. I just hope like when you in that cell with your celly, you don't face the corner. You know, better pray you don't get somebody like what's that dude at the booty? Don't get pray you don't get the booty warrior. The hell you went to the corner for? Like he was praying. Don't do that crime. Oh, he okay. He tripping now.
Out, bro. Let me out, bro.
I'm gonna let this play real
Let
quick.
me out, bro. Let me out.
Sit in that chair and don't leave.
All right. So this is the video of them bringing the guns back in the crib. So they saying this is when they brought all the moving, all these bags filled. They said that these bags had the assault rifles in there. So they said they was bringing it back in his between his mother's two cars at the relative's house. Oh, nice little house. But yeah, they cooked, man. They cooked. They cooked.
Both of you have nice, prized.
Damn, look at yo, chat.
They cooked.
I'm not heartless, but we got to remember. You know, every time, because I feel like somebody gonna be like, "Damn, act you heartless." I'm gonna put this video up because it's you're gonna like. We all have empathy, so every time we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to remind you.
Yo, he about to play the video. Hold on. So I don't know if I can really play this video on YouTube for real. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. My streamer been bugging the whole stream. So this is, he said that I guess I'm about to show the video, right? Now,
Every time y'all like, "Damn, act yo, why you laughing?"
oh, there. See, this is it right here. They just creeped up like they in a Hollywood movie. Hold on, let me take this off the screen real quick. They creeped up like they in a Hollywood movie.
Damn, we're gonna remind you. This is him. This is him.
Let me get the freeze frame real quick. All right, so this is when the car will start smoking. So this is when they peeled off, right? Let me get another freeze frame real quick. Let me take this back down to screen real quick. Hold on. Let me get another freeze frame because I want to play the video and they clip me.
I want y'all. I'm gonna keep reminding y'all.
Let me show you when he hawked him down with the
We're
AR-15.
not.
Hold
Look,
on.
this is
look
him.
at this shit.
Yep.
Hold on.
This is.
Look at that. Did he
This
run
is
him
when.
over? Oh no, he didn't run him over. Hold on.
Because we're not. Look, this is him. Yep. This.
All right, there we go. Right here. So I managed to get so it don't show the what's the name though, but this is when the car sped off and he had the AR-15 and he was shooting it up, got him too. So it's like, you know, we gotta look at all these things too, you know?
Equity out of them since they are young and actually can do the work.
And I know we talk about life without parole and death row, but for our jurors' education, in Florida, what does a life sentence without parole mean?
A life sentence in the Florida Department of Corrections means from the minute they're brought in, they're assigned an inmate number. He will be assigned an inmate number, and when he dies and leaves in a body bag, he will still have that inmate number. An inmate serving life will never, ever get out. There is no parole in the state of Florida, and they're not ever allowed outside the razor wire and the fence of a secure facility.
Damn. Look.
So the only way that an inmate serving life without parole would leave is when they die by natural causes.
Cooked. He's cooked. He's cooked.
Foolio. Yeah, Sean Gathright was one of them. So he just got sentenced to life. Let's talk about him. I'll be honest, I grew up with Sean Gathright in Oxford, Mississippi. Me and Sean went to Oxford High School. Let me tell you, bruh, Sean wasn't no killer, bro. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. Sean was not no killer. We used to sit on this man grandma's house and smoke weed together. Sean wasn't no killer. Bro. That's why like people who be going around with guns and that be talking about switches and do all this kill, they don't scare me. Nigga, Sean was a everyday regular kid. We would skip school, like hang out, have fun, and he one of the ones that killed Foolio. And I promise you he was smart. The boy was so smart in school. I know justice has to be served. I know justice has to be served. I know. But I wish there really was a different outcome for him. I really wished it was a different.
All right. Roll to more media, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It was a good one. I'm gonna catch you on the next one though. But like, yeah, man. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. We out of here, man.